Hey everyone! Okay, I just wanted to hop on real quick and just share something that I've been thinking about lately. I just posted the other day, I think it was like 2 days ago, and I shared this cool quote that I really liked that I have been thinking a lot about lately, and it's sort of been something that I've brought into my life recently. Well, maybe not recently, but over the past, probably my whole transformational journey, it's been a really important part of my experience. And so what the quote said was basically, let your actions reflect your hopes and not your fears. And I was thinking about that, and that's really how I try to live my life. And I was thinking about the idea of when we feel resistance to something, or we have fear, or we kind of let our inner self act out of fear and stop ourselves from doing something that we know is going to be transformational for us. That's really not living in alignment with our soul's purpose and with what we're supposed to do and create in this world, and how we're supposed to live. So I wanted to share an example of this. For me, it's kind of a big example. Not necessarily how you're going to live your life all the time, and sometimes it's going to be in smaller ways. But for me, when I was deciding to do ayahuasca for the first time, I'm just going to pace a little bit. I was super connected. I was feeling super connected to my soul's guidance, to my intuition. I had just done this amazing detox. I was feeling super clear with myself. And I asked for the guidance of, okay, what am I supposed to do next to really make the next big leap in my transformation? And the immediate first thing that came up was to do ayahuasca. And it was clear as day. I knew I had that soul calling, and it felt really right. But then as soon as that sort of sank in, all of a sudden, ego takes over, and here I am with all sorts of resistance, of fear, of coming up with excuses and reasons as to why I shouldn't, why I'm not supposed to, why I can't. And it was funny because I kind of had to really quiet that voice that was trying to stop me from something that I knew deep down was going to be super transformational and really catapult me even further on my journey. And I would ask anybody who's out there who has any sort of opportunities coming up for them in their life, and their soul, their intuition, their gut feeling initially when they found out about this opportunity, or they found out about something that they could do, and had that soul calling, and were like, wow, this feels good, this feels like something I'm supposed to do. But then all of a sudden your inner voice, your ego, whatever you want to call it, just came in with all this resistance and fear, because maybe it might be a little uncomfortable, maybe it might push you outside of your boundaries a little bit, and you decided, and you're kind of fighting that feeling. Act out of your hopes. Let your actions reflect your hopes and not your fears. Do what is going to be transformational for you. Do what feels like your soul is calling you to do, even if you have any sort of resistance or fears, or think that maybe it'll push you a little bit. I really encourage you to live your life this way, because for me, when I kind of set aside that resistance for my ayahuasca journey, I opened myself up to follow my soul's purpose, really connect with who I am, and listened to my intuition despite any of the background noise that was like, oh no, this is scary. Oh no, this is uncomfortable. You've never done this before. Oh no, what if something goes wrong? I had to really let that go. And when I did it, I'm telling you, yes, there were some very uncomfortable parts. Yes, it pushed me out my boundaries, but it was the best decision I've ever made. And I continue to live my life that way, by really being able to discern, okay, what is my soul telling me is going to be in my best interest, and where am I resisting that, and why am I resisting it, so that I can move past that resistance, past the fear, and let my actions really reflect my hopes, my dreams, and what my soul is calling me to do. So that's my little message for the day. I hope that it hits you guys well and makes an impact on somebody, and whoever's hearing this, this is me calling out to you to put push aside some of that resistance, push aside some of the fear and some of the discomfort of making decisions that will catapult you forward and move you forward in your transformation, and stop playing small. Stop letting fear keep you from growing and keep you from nurturing your soul, nurturing yourself, and allowing yourself to live the highest path that you possibly can. Okay, love you guys. I'll see you later.